Hello and welcome to today's episode of Ask the Guitar Coach. Here's the question of the day. If I'm standing guitar and playing all the time, after 3 hours my hands feel burnt out and I cannot play anymore. What can I do? Very good question. Let me start by saying that if you're practicing technique almost non-stop for 3 hours, it makes perfect sense that your hands feel very tired and very burnt out afterwards. So don't worry about it, it's perfectly normal. So I guess your question is, how can you practice more? So if you want to practice 6 hours, but you're too tired after the 3 hours. Well, in short, the answer is you have to play it smart. And to do that, we will use several different techniques. First of all, you need to break down your playing into smaller parts during the day. You will use smaller segments. If you're playing for 3 hours, instead of playing once for 3 hours, you will play for 6 smaller parts of half an hour each. This way, the total time will again be 3 hours, but you will break it down in 6 smaller segments. If you want to play for 6 hours, you will play 6 times for 1 hour each segment. This way, you get a lot of chance to rest between the different segments. So the easiest way to break down your schedule is to use the natural rhythm of the day. That means you do a practice schedule during the morning, another one during the noon, another one during the afternoon, and maybe even one during the night. Here's something very smart that you can do. Alternate sessions of technique with non-technical sessions. For example, if you're playing technique and you're practicing like half an hour alternate picking and a half an hour legato, after that, the next half hour should be on something totally different, non-technical. That means it can be on ear training, on reading, on memorizing new materials or new scales, something that is not technique heavy. So you do 30 minutes of something technical, then 30 minutes of something non-technical. Maybe 1 hour afterwards on something technical, then another half hour on something that is not very technically demanding. And this way you have way less wear and tear on your hands, and apart from just not being tired, the chances of you developing some kind of hand problem or getting a repetitive strain injury is much less. So thanks for listening. Don't forget, keep those questions coming, and I will see you next time.